Hello, everyone. I'm Rups with the Smith the Black Channel here, Ticker Talker with the Strat Time Report. And you know what? One of the things I really love is that since I've been doing this, I said I want everything I've ever done to be recorded, right? And so, have we talked about the broadening formation starting off the new month? I did. Did we draw this? We did. Did it go exactly to the tick and then a slight higher high and then stop? Did. So now, how do we get outside of this? Here's your SPY December broadening formation, right? This is the price discovery series. Now we've got a new 60 coming. We always want to know about that, right? So we want to see how the SPY handles this because you're going to go inside on the 60 here, right? So either side of this inside bar here in the lower left is something we're going to want to know about. We also had the NASDAQ doing that too. QQQ inside on the 60. So either side of the previous hourly range is something we're going to want to know about. So if we take a look here, we've got a whole bunch of things. So another thing you want to go do is when you have earnings coming out and you have stuff like that we know can be volatile, is that you can look at this and you can see snow opens flattish, but then here it comes ripping right out the chute, and you can see it was pretty quick here. But then right here, this is a 2 down yesterday. This is your 2-2 reversal right here as soon as it breaks out, right? As soon as it breaks above here. 306.74. Boom, 339.46, and we're going to look to take this thing out because these two are going to become an outside bar of this. 342. Give me 342.01 on snow. We've got some retail coming up. RL. In RL, you can see this taking out last month's highs, coming after this, which it did. Nice and green on the week. And here's what we look for: upper left. So take out the high, take out the low. Boom. These two become an outside bar of this, and when you combine that with all time frames green, good things tend to happen. And so far there, if you go to PVH, and we knew about this from last month, here's the inside month to the upside, and now still going, right? And so you had yesterday here. You see this inside day up the upper left, right? Pokes down a little bit and then comes back, right? Outside bar. So this gets rejected down here, and then this is the continuation up in here, and then you can see this inside 60 here in the lower left. Like so, to take that up. Another thing we've got going on is the pandemic's coming back. As we got vaccine, we got fat stacks. They're Powell, the Fed, and so that's getting the airlines going. United, and she's taking out stuff like this. Even the Boeing. And the Boeing here, inside weak, upper middle, here to the upside, right? Once again, the outside day, and then the range expansion here. They rejected this, and they continued to reject it up. We were looking to take this out, which we did, above 234.20. So can stay above that. So far, so good. Because you got the airlines, you've got some casinos here. Wynn Resorts coming up, taking out last month's highs. You can look at MGM here. We're all going to go gaming. We also have like the hotels, Marriott, also coming up. Here, and so taking out those highs. So all those kind of stocks are doing well. And you can go down the food chain if you want. You go like Play here, and you can see this on the daily upper left. Took out previous day's lows yesterday, and then boom, coming back through here. And this is going to be your broadening formation. Going to take this out here, 27.18. You're right there. It did it by 5 cents, so still inside week, but you get the idea if that's the theme that's going on here. Broader averages still stalled out here. Like I said, we're going to watch those inside 60s. We had SMH inside here on the 60 here in the lower left, right? And so we're watching this because it was an inside day yesterday. Slightly gaps up, and we got a bit of a mixed bag over there. Some going up, some going down. So you've got like Intel here, and you can see the inside day here in the upper left, right? And the reason this gets our attention is not only the SMH, but also the inside month here, lower middle, the outside, inside 312. Intel waking up here. And you can see the broadening formation here in the upper middle. All right, there's your weekly and coming back through this. So Intel looking all right here. You've got AMBA. Come on, AMBA. AMBA coming up here nicely. And you can see this We knew about this last month, that inside month in the lower middle. And then up and still going, picking up some steam. We'll see. Here's the 60-minute, and you can see this. The inside bar, the lower left, goes down, comes back through, then the outside bar. This is the rejection of this move. Boom, right there, straight back in the highs. We'll see if that sets up again. If we go to microchip MCHP, and MCHP, also the inside day to the upside. And you can see this was a combination because in the weekly upper middle, inside week to the upside, still going there. Teradyne, here, upper left, you're going to see the inside bar to the upside, right, with that SMH. Because you're going to see stuff like AMD here going the other way. That's a 2-2 reversal to the downside. So that tells us that we're going to expect SMH to do this. Nothing. Because we got some going up, some going down. Because we're losing some like NVIDIA here. Still would be inside day, but you can see the difference. Now potentially inside 60 down. So this would get my attention. With the Qs right now trying to take that inside 60 to the downside. If SMH takes it as well, keeping an eye on this 60 NVIDIA right here because they're having some problems. If we go to APPN. APPN, this was in my video last night. Granted, it's red on the week, but you can see the kind of ranges this thing has had, right? So very tradable. It's almost for sure going to go inside month if you get a lower middle, right, like so. But inside day, the 2 down by taking this low out here in the upper left. The inside day, there's your 2-1-2 reversal here above 138.20. Our magnitude was to take this out, 145.99. Did it. Yep, did it. And so we'll see if there's anything more to it, but that's a nice little trade. You can see here in the lower left, the inside bar hammer, right? Right there, the outside, inside, boom, here above 142, and we were going to take that number, did it, and now you got a new 60. We'll see what comes of that. If we go to ARCT, another thing that's been moving around real nice here, and you can see this. Green on the week, right? Yesterday, or 2 days ago, exhaustion risk by going into the recent high, pulling back, the upper left, then the slight lower low, right? Now, boom, 2-2 reversal here on the daily above 85.78, trading 91.79, got over 95, almost to 96. Want to see if we can take this out. Now, it might not be today, but we'll see. You can see now in the 60, it's getting negated here. You got a 2-2 reversal. So we'd have to see that set up again. We'll see what happens to them. Broader averages still drying up here a bit. If you got ILMN in the bio, and if you go to the lower left or lower middle, you're going to see this, the inside month to the upside. That's something we'd want to know about. And you can see it's had a bunch of nice days this month since that broke. So we'll see. It's a little grindy, but we'll see if anything more comes of that. If you go to Crispy, CRSP, and Crisp, nice. So you got some exhaustion risk on the highs. You can see the weekly, nice and green now. But it's important to know what the entries look like, right? I always want to know what we want to have to look like for entries. And here, you see this? Took out the previous high, took out the previous low, opens, boom, right there. And these two are going to be coming outside bar of that. And when you combine all time frames being green, good things tend to happen. Crispy over 132.11, trading 146. Not a bad little day for you there. If we go to Energies, XLE, and XLE just kind of sitting here going inside weak now, and so you're going to see a little bit of a mixed bag, but you did have some refiners like PSX still trying to come up. Here you have Emirata Hess here doing a little better here, but you can see this takes out the weekly low in the upper middle. Now, trying to be an outside bar. If not, we get the 222 next week. And you can see the inside 60 here in the lower left, taking that out. If we go to CTXS. And one of the reasons we want to know about this is this monthly here. It's lower middle. Slightly takes that out. That's a 2 down. Boom. There's your 2-2 reversal here. Above 125.42, trading 128.96, and you got plenty of month left to go after that. Broader average is still drying up here. You got Captain Kirk. And Captain Kirk, we just like these nice long green bars, right, on the weekly and the monthly. And once again, that entry here. Take out the previous high, take out the previous low, Boom, right there. Here above 1604, trading 19. Nice percentage gains you got there, Rob. Well, thank you. If we go to blue, and blue, still being inside month if you go lower middle. But if you go to the weekly, this is what we look for. The slight lower low, that's a 2 down. Boom, right here on the weekly. Above 44.78, trading 47. You still got some room to take this stuff out here for these to become the outside bar of these two here, and that would be above 48. So we're working its way up there is blue. If we go to chickens, SAFM. And just some nice day here, and not quite an inside week, but nice and green on most time frames here, just stalling out here. We got the inside 60 in the lower left, but that tells us to look at PPC and TSN. See if they're going to run all the chickens together. If we go to DXCM, and DXCM, you always want to be forward thinking. If something works, what else might work here, right? So you can see DXCM on the monthly in the lower middle backs off, and it's still an inside month. However, you can see once again the setup that we look for. The 2 down by taking out last week's lows. And then boom, 2-2 reversal here above 325, trading 346. Looking to take all this stuff because it does. Then here, if it gets over 366.24, now you got a 2-2 monthly reversal. So if this works, we're looking to see if this works. And that's when you know how to catch the big move. If we go to SIMO, SIMO. And SIMO, here, the monthly. They take out the previous high, they take out the previous low, lower middle. Boom, over 40.10, trading 42.56, and it's been higher, so we'll see if we can get out of all this range. Right now, handing up, not too bad. Let's see if we go to D-Dog. Once again, here, it pokes down, stops him out, and then here's your 2-2 reversal daily. Now taking out last week's highs, and if this works, right, what we want is that take out the previous high monthly, then the low, and then come back through here over 103.95. You got some distance on that, but we can keep an eye on that for the rest of the month. If we go to some more retail Deckers, and Deckers just continuation. So one of the things we want to look for magnitude, you're going to see this in the upper middle. You're going to see this outside week, then the inside week to the upside, and now it's continuing, right? So this is a broadening formation. Right, and if that continues, we're going to go take this out. Unless we have a reversal against us, Decker's going to take this out. 285.28. Give me 285.29. If we go to some of the downside that some of these big boys are not participating here. Facebook, inside day, Amazon. Here, inside day. So some of these big boys not participating in this, and that's going to stall these Qs out, right? You're not getting a lot of help out of the Qs. Netflix tries to take the inside day, just comes back in, not doing much here, now inside on the 60. So we want to see if anything changes here. Right now, the futures seemingly have stopped trading. You've got some of these energies picking up some steam here, though. You got Concho here going to the highs. You've got PXD, so some of these energies starting to pick up some steam here. How's Oxy doing? All right, taking out some of those highs. So still inside week in a lot of this stuff, but we're constantly going to keep an eye on what's going on here. Oxy coming back to the previous range here, so we'll see what comes of that. Costco not playing well with others today. Here, gaps down, doesn't fall apart, but it's something you want to be aware of because now it's an outside week. Did its job there. So let me see, taking a look here. Yeah, crude coming back up a little bit here. Crude, and still an inside day, so be aware of that. But it is not falling apart, so it's firming some of that stuff up. You've got Procter & Gamble also not playing well here. And you see the outside day to the downside, taking out last week's lows and taking out last month's lows, right? That's a problem. That means you're going to watch that with XLP here to see what occurs. XLP just kind of sitting there right now, not doing much. So Procter is weighing on it. You also have Walgreens here going to the highs. Nice move here. Walgreens, the inside week, upper middle, outside, inside, up, right? That's what we look for. Now we're going to look to take this out. 44.87, give me 44. 488 come the end of well, maybe not this week, but maybe next week we'll continue it up. All right, that's you can do it. I mean, you want to break these sectors down, break these stocks down, know what to look for, and that's what we do here every day. All right, that's going to do it for today. I'm Rob Smith, the Smith of the Black Channel. Take your target with the Strat Time Report.